we got any honey? Probably not. It's not been a brilliant week. Yeah, not much different to last week. They've capped a little bit, but not a lot. It's coming on. It's full frame. They've all got a bit in, so. There you go. 3/4 full. In this box we've got plastic foundation in this one. And it was a tiny bit drawn. A couple of frames, not a lot. They've stuck it down to the queen excluder. It feels like there's a little bit there. They've drawn it out a bit more. Nothing stored. But they're drawing it out, so they've been doing a bit. So, what we've come for is to see if we got any swarm cells. Drone frame, and there's eggs in there. I'm trying to see. Put that one out of the way. It's not very warm today. It's probably only about 10 degrees. Bit of a breeze, but it is a bit sunny. But we're in the shed. There's a frame of brood. Solid brood, both sides, complete brood. Another frame of complete brood. It's emerging from the middle, and there are eggs in there as well, so the queen's getting straight back in there, laying as soon as they're emerging. And exactly the same on this one. Brood emerging, and larvae in the middle there, and eggs around the outside of them as the brood's emerging, so she's just filling in the gaps as they emerge. No sign of the queen yet. And no sign of any swarm cells, but there's a cup. So same again, brood emerging, queen is relaying. There's a cup there which we'll have a little look in. Yeah. Looks like larvae in most of those cells and eggs around the outside. And where was that cup? Just over here. Completely empty. Nothing in it. So it's been cold this week though, so didn't think they would be thinking about swarming at the moment. And they haven't brought in much surplus. That's all brood as well. Brood. Which, so with 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5 solid frames of brood. These are just starting to get a little bit excitable. So, put some smoke on them. And a 6th frame of brood. And eggs in there as well. So queen is moving around a lot, finding any gaps. I haven't seen any empty frames yet, empty cells. So she probably would like to have another box to lay in. There's a cup down the bottom there, right on the bottom. Can you see in it? Mm-hmm. Nothing in it? Completely dry?
I can't really see. They've got their heads in there.
Okay. Yeah, just give them a little poke.
No, it doesn't look like anything in it.
But that's all brood as well. I don't think they're going to be swarming this week, but there is no space for the queen to lay. So really, they should be thinking about it pretty soon. As soon as the weather warms up, I think these are going to swarm. So I could give them another box or take some bees away. But it's too cold for me to do that at the moment, so I'm probably going to have to wait till next week. There's no worry, no panic yet. Are those cells empty? Nope. There's eggs in there as well.
Not another cup there, is it?
It is, yeah. But I mean, if they were gonna be anything in the ones that they'd be in the middle anyway. That one's gonna be dry. Yeah. So it's too cold, and they haven't started thinking about it yet. No, they haven't done anything about it. If they have started thinking, and then the end frame is all drones. So that is a massive amount of brood again, as always for her. 4, 6, 8 frames. 8 frames full of worker brood and 2 full of drone brood. make some space so I can get this frame in. Make sure all the frames are in tight. A little bit of smoke. Just to make the bees go down. A bit of a quick clean up on the excluder. And then we'll put it all back together. The forecast for this week is no better, no warmer. So, I don't think they'll probably bring in much more nectar, but that's almost a full box of nectar there. Look, they've got loads of room to store nectar. This should just keep those 10 frames going. When the weather warms up, we'll watch for swarm cells.
They're all over your feet.
Yeah, they came off of that frame. They'll find their way home. There we go, all back together.